James earns millions from internet marketing.
Tim's got millions of questions.
Welcome to Freedom Ocean. Now, jump on in.
James, welcome back to Freedom Ocean.
It's good to be free.
Isn't it?
It is.
The water is cool and invigorating. Listeners, if it's the first time tuning into this show, James and I are here to show you how to get a little bit more freedom in your life through the power of internet marketing. That'd be a basic summary of the show, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. We're teaching tips and tricks and, more importantly, the baseline strategies that underpin internet marketing that you can apply whether you're a mum and dad at home with kids or whether you've got a business already. This is a great thing to learn because it's got so many applications. And where we were up to recently was talking about different ways that you can use internet marketing. Perhaps you can bring us up to speed, Tim.
Well, what I did want to say too, James, is that these things that we share on the show, they're tried and tested, and they're tried and tested by James, who's been... How many years have you been an internet marketer now?
I think I'm coming up to my sixth year.
Sixth year, business doubling every year, living a lifestyle that you love here with your family, and all is good. I am the little curious kid in the corner who dabbles in internet marketing, owns a number of small businesses, loves business generally, am a marketer by trade, and have a whole lot of questions about this thing called internet marketing because I see the potential. I sell a book or two every second day and other various products, information products, but hopefully between the two of us, our listeners will really get a sense of what it's all about and how to do it. And we'll dispel a lot of the myths.
Yes, we like dispelling myths. I mean, myths are sexy and fun, you know, like the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and UFOs.
They're like headlines. They get your attention.
They're fun and they get attention. But there are a couple of truths in internet marketing, and there's also a couple of fake solutions.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut straight to the chase. And I can tell you, I've been down many, many rabbit holes in my journey to find what works.
Yep. So and that's really important because you don't need to think, you're not starting from the start, listeners. You're hearing it from someone who's done it all before. Now in episode 2, you started to share with us a number of business models, including blogging and affiliate marketing, local marketing, 2 more.
Selling your own products.
Product creation, love that one.
And we had the hybrid model, which is combining product and affiliate model into one. And,
yep.
You know,
so what I think the best thing to do, listeners, if you have just tuned in for the first time, actually go back to episode 1 and have a listen.
Start from the beginning.
Every episode is going to get bigger and better, build on what we've shared previously. So that would be a good thing. So in this episode, James, before you give us your next 5 or so business models for internet marketing, I just want to ask you, dig a bit deeper. What do you love? What do you love about what it is you do?
I think I actually, this is something I talk to with my wife, who I get to spend a lot of time with now, and that's something that I didn't enjoy when I was working a traditional job.
You might want to rephrase that.
Well, why is that?
You didn't enjoy. You did enjoy spending time with her. You just didn't get the opportunity to spend time with her in your previous job.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I get to be creative now and to actually do things that make me excited. I get to live. You know, I'm not looking for an easy life. I'm not looking for that traditional retired thing where you don't do anything. You know, just sit around. I think that would be boring. I'm engaging myself in activities that make me excited, and I actually like building things. I like creating, and having these skills has allowed me to do that. I've got the flexibility to literally start off with a clean slate on how do I want to live my life. And for many people, it seems a long way away, especially when you're toiling away at work or you're buried in problems, challenges and debt. It does seem a long way away, and you hear people talk about it, but it doesn't seem real. I was one of those people. And now I've got this immense power. And let's take it back to the ocean analogy.
Yeah.
The ocean is big.
It is.
The ocean has a lot of opportunities. You can scuba dive, you can water ski, you can sail, you can, luxury
Swim,
motor
float,
cruise.
fish.
Exactly. Surf. So there's so many ways you can enjoy it. It can also crush you on the rocks if you're not careful. So I've got tremendous respect for the freedom and the responsibility that comes as being master and captain of your own ship through life. So I think the thing that I enjoy is the ability to literally to have that freedom to create a life that I want to live. And I've ticked off a lot of goals that I've had, and some of them were 5 or 6 years old. And I pull out my old goals sheet, and at the time when I was buried under the tremendous pressure, I mean, I literally thought that I was probably just going to die out of stress in my old job. And when I think back to then, I had no way of knowing how I would achieve those goals, but my goals were absolutely certain. And somehow, applying the very stuff that we're talking about in these episodes, I've been able to achieve that. And that's the most exciting thing, to think that you can actually have what you want and to be able to do it.
Yeah, and just sitting here in the lab and seeing one of your boys come in, sit with you, and I have that the same at home, where the ability to spend more time with the family, still doing work, and being focused. But it's a different way of looking at life. And you talked previously in episode 2 about that concept of how much do you value your time?
Time is life.
Yeah, and it's limited. And then so therefore focus on leverage and get more out of every hour that you put in.
That's it, and I want to draw a distinction there. So I learnt the equation that time equals life, because when you're out of time, life's up.
Yep.
And so you should invest it wisely. But I'm not looking for an efficient or an effective life. It's not that I don't want an easy life where I do nothing. I want a rich and full life. My wife recently said to me that she could die now happy that she's achieved everything she's ever wanted out of her life.
Wow, how'd that feel?
It was like, wow, we've sort of made it. That feeling of you've actually made it, and you touch yourself, you pinch yourself and say, wow, is this real? Is this actually happening? And once you get over that, it's like you can really enjoy the moment. And a lot of things change once financial pressure goes away. Because for most people it's like, well, I've got to go to work today to make money so that I can pay the bills. And then tomorrow I've got to go to work so that I can make money to pay the bills. When the bills disappear, when you don't actually have to go to work to make money, what would you actually do?
What do you say, though, to people that are going, that's all very well for you, James? Yeah, good on you. Good on you. Great that you got over the hump and your wife's happy and she's, she could die happy and you're doing what you love. There's that group of people who are just going to go, I can't do it. Now, that's a hugely limiting belief, and we are going to talk about mindset in a future show, but I don't know, just when I hear you say stuff like that, I do want to represent those who think it's not possible. So what do you say to them?
Look, it's pretty simple. Some people are doing it and other people aren't. So I say to them,
the word there, doing.
Doing. Well, it's about doing the right things. If you listen to someone like Peter Drucker, who was way ahead of his time, and he pretty much predicted the internet. He said that one day we'll be paid on our knowledge workers, and we'll be working remotely, and that universities will crumble. And here we are. And you can work from your house if you want, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
So I would say to them, well, I'm doing it because I saw someone else do it, and I figured, well, why not me? Why not me? What's so special or different about someone else that they can have it and not me?
Yep.
And the other aspect of it is that you will have to pay a price. You'll have to put in the effort. It's not going to be handed to you in the lap. I've stopped buying lottery tickets because A, I don't need the lottery to be wealthy, and B, that's not my best strategy to become wealthy. I have to take full responsibility, and I've got to own it. I've got to be responsible for what happens to me in my life. So that person is responsible for everything they've got right now in their life, pretty much. Everything that they've done up until now, everything that they've read or not read.